everyone, welcome to my teeny tiny YouTube family. I hope you all are keeping well. Now today in this video I'll be reviewing my new studio gear, the JBL 104 BT. Okay, let's throw this away. So here they are. This pair of studio monitors are available on both Amazon and Flipkart, but I think on Flipkart you get the best deal because they retail for around 11,499. Now I'll try to keep this review as simple as possible because I won't be going for any numbers or technicals, because I believe that the real world performance is what matters the most than the technicals or numbers. And I hope this video will be making it easy for you to decide if you should consider buying this pair of studio monitors or not. Now let me tell you my story why I chose this studio monitors. I have been composing and arranging since quite a while. It's been a few years now, but I basically do my work on Sibelius, F8 Sibelius, where I write the scores and maybe sometimes I transfer the MIDIs to Cubase and put some instruments and then export the instruments, the total lossless and wave format, and then send it to someone who can do mixing or mastering. So I never actually considered doing the mixing and mastering part. Now all these years I have never owned any kind of studio monitors. The only driver I was using is this pair of headphones, the Audio-Technica ATH M30X, which are really balanced headphones and they really serve my purpose according to my work, as I'm more into orchestral music and I needed something which are very balanced. So M30X is really well balanced headphones. Obviously there are superiors, the M40X or the mighty M50X, but M30X is no less. Now as the situation has changed, as I can't rely on any other guys for mixing and mastering, as I have to do my own mixing and mastering now, so I thought of giving this pair of studio monitors a try. Now the first things first, the design. Let me show you the right speaker first. The frame is made of hard plastic, which really is sturdy and doesn't feel cheap. In the front you get this metal grill with this JBL professional branding, and down here you get this volume knob with this cool LED and this clicky feature. As you turn on, it just literally clicks. And here you get this modes button, and as I told you earlier that this is not a regular studio speaker. This has got a lot of features, and here you get this headphone input jack, which is very handy. If you want to put in a headphone, you can put in here. This is the Bluetooth LED light, which also looks very cool. And yes, JBL 104 BT means Bluetooth. Aux-in is there. You can directly use your phone's output or your laptop's output directly. You can put a 3.5mm jack here and use your laptop's or phone's output here. Obviously I prefer to use the Bluetooth, but still if you want aux-in you can use that. And at the bottom you get a rubberish finish, and I can assure that this won't skid away, it won't slip away from your table, and you can keep it on any surface you want. In the back there are a lot of things here. In the right speaker, first of all you get this RCA input. You get a RCA to 3.5mm cable inside the box. Next you have this TRS balanced inputs, which I have connected using my Focusrite 2i2. And here is the extension output. You get this red and black cable inside the box, and you can use this to connect to the left speaker. And this is the power on off button. It is already turned on, and you can press it and you can turn it off, and then here is your power input. Inside the box you get two types of power inputs. One is the Indian type with 2 pins, and one is the American type with 3 flat pins, so you won't have any issue with the power cable. Now this is the left speaker. It's all clean in front. In the back nothing's there except this extension speaker input. So this red and black cable, you just connect it from your right to left, that's all. Now let me talk about the features. You get Bluetooth 5 to be precise, and it has got a very long range and it's super handy. And for a monitor which is meant for professionals, Bluetooth is a very good advantage. I always keep my phone connected and play around, and it's a very handy feature. Next is aux-in. If not via Bluetooth, if you don't want to play it via play your music via Bluetooth, you can obviously use a 3.5 output from your phone or laptop or any musical devices, and you can plug it here directly. You have this port here and you can play your music straight away. Next is RCA. As I told you before that you get a RCA to 3.5 cable. If you don't have aux, no worries, you can use that RCA cable to get an output from your phone or laptop. And then you have TRS. Obviously you don't get TRS cables in the box, they are costly. And then there is an all mode where it actually automatically detects which mode you are in. If you are in Bluetooth, it will play automatically from your connected devices. If you are in TRS mode, like it's there for me, it's connected through my audio interface, and if I start playing from my computer, it will automatically play around. Now let's talk about the most important aspect, and that is the sound quality. Now I feel for the price range of 10,500 or say 11,499, the price that it retails on Flipkart, I think this is the best you can get. I have been playing around with the EQ since a couple of days, and really I love the mids and the highs. The trebles and the mids were really good, and even I tried playing some violin part that were in its highest pitch, and really the sound was really clear, the sound was really crisp, and so are the mids. And also I find the bass to be very appropriate for me, but it's a bit controversial because I have watched a lot of reviews before purchasing this, and 8 out of 10 reviewers have complained that they find some lack in bass, and many have even suggested to connect it to a subwoofer, and that will be fixing the problem. But I think for the workflow that I am used to with, because I am much more into orchestral music, I don't need that punchier bass lines or something like that. I don't need any bass boost. Maybe for those who are much more into electronic music production, they may find the lack in bass, but for me, for my workflow, it's totally appropriate. Now this was all about the TRS balanced output, but when you are trying to play something using the Bluetooth, or even if you are using the aux-in, believe me, this studio monitor will turn to a normal consumer speaker. The music will sound a bit more punchier. I don't know how, but it's quite amazing. Like a normal consumer will want a bit more punchier music. That's what it does, and it's quite amazing. And like if you have bought the speaker now, and if you would like to upgrade it after an year or so, you just don't have to throw it away, or you just don't have to put it aside. You can use it as a normal music listening speaker, or you can even connect it to a TV, and it will sound really great. Like it's better than the normal subwoofers, the home theaters and all. So this is quite great. And obviously as a normal speaker for general music listening, this is quite a great pair of speakers for this price range. So when you are using it with TRS, you get a good balanced studio quality sound. When you are using it via Bluetooth or aux-in, you get a normal consumer speaker. That's a very great and convenient thing to have. Now let's move on to the last part of this video, and here I'll be suggesting who should and who shouldn't get this pair of studio monitors. Now if you are a professional having good experience of mixing and mastering, I think you should skip this one. You should invest in something better. But if you are a beginner like me who have just started mixing and mastering, and if you have a price constraint, if you are tight on budget, then for 10,500 or 11,499, I think this is the best one you can have. Now, considering its great production of treble and mids, I think I should also recommend this to the voice artists, those who are working from home. And if you are looking for a studio monitor, considering the vocal output it produces, I think it's great. It's a great deal for voiceover artists or even the podcast producers, those who are producing podcast or those who are into radios, like internet radios. If you are into this field, I think this pair of studio monitors produce great vocal outputs. So I think this would be great for the voice artists. So this was my take on this pair of studio monitors. This was my review of JBL 104 BT, and I hope this video will be helpful for you to decide if you should or should not buy this pair of studio monitors. If you have any query, please feel free to write it down in the comment section. I will try my level best to clear off all your queries. And if you like this video, if you find this video helpful, please don't forget to hit the like button. And obviously more stuffs are coming on my channel, so please hit the subscribe button, and also if you want you can press the bell icon. So please do subscribe. If you find this helpful, please hit the like button and please comment all your queries. I'll try my level best personally to help you out. Thank you. See you soon again. Bye.